And we're back with another episode of Let's Play PC Building Simulator 2. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. And when we last left off, uh, we had a different skin for the workshop. We upgraded it to something a little more rustic. I'm going to try to maybe change the furniture around in here every once in a while, depending on our overall performance in the game. And I feel we've gotten to a point in the game where we could have afforded a nice little upgrade. So when we last left off, we had some more rigs to buy, but we also had some customizations. Let's take a look and see what they want us to do before we buy these guys. Though one of them is straight up $830. So that's going to be interesting. Apply theme 2Ks. Can you help me out with something? I'm getting tired of looking at my old PC. I really want a sweet clouds theme for the case. I could do a data mine on this PC. Can you handle that, please? I've never cleaned it out. Is that okay? So we need to do software and clean. And that's from William. And then here we have, yes, boss top man. Ooh. Just seeing what you did with DJ Computer. Looks sick. People are going to be so hyped to see him at the next party. And it was funny how you added that voice box or whatever it is so he can talk. Didn't even know you could do that. Ha ha ha. Spent like an hour talking to him. I can't believe you added artificial intelligence for free. Like, that must have cost a bunch to make. Green case is great, but I think it would look sicker if the cables were done up to match. So can you put green cables, please? So we have to do cables too. Now I don't see anything for that, but let's put a fan like that. I don't know what else to put. So, with regards to that, so he wants green cables. So, if we go to cables, we don't have green, so we're going to need to buy that. So, let's accept both of these. We don't have a choice but to accept this, as I guarantee you it's going to be a tutorial. Buy and replace the carrier. The customer wants you to replace the cables in their PC with some green ones. If you don't already have some, you'll need to buy them from the shop. So, we'll go to the shop. I like braided. They don't have braided. I guess nobody does braided anymore. Plain. Now we don't want lime. We definitely want green. Sleeved. Tight plastic. Ribbon. So we'll just go with sleeved. Okay. And then what we need to do here is go in here. RAM, I don't even know what we have for items since the last time, so let's take a look here. We've got memory. 1, 2, 3, 4 hard drives and a processor for Skylake. So we have the memory. Okay, let's see. That's a motherboard. What's broken here? 970 gamer. Oh, the two video cards are broken. We don't have any, so okay. A power supply and a motherboard. So we're gonna go with the motherboard right here, the B360 RS Gaming. We'll just go with that. It gives us a chance to learn these other rigs too. And what I think I'm gonna do after these three guys are repaired, these four, I'm going to stop. We'll see how much profit we get coming up, but I'm gonna stop repairing and just buy them and then gut them for parts. Trust me, it makes sense. So that'll be a thing. Sending. Buy that. Strangely enough, I want to actually exploit the rig. It's the 970 gaming. That's SLI, so we probably want to make sure we could do SLI, so that would be... No motherboard B360. Aurora's Gaming 3, there it is. And we're going to have it delivered same day. So let's buy all this now. And then we will buy the rest here. Yeah, one of these is broken. We'll just leave that. Now, before we do anything else, let's get these other ones up where they belong. This one's the one with the bad motherboard. We'll come back to that. This one we're going to put a better power supply in. Then we will restart. All right, lighting. All right, let's go in here. And then we'll get this guy going. That's the new motherboard. We'll do that one last. Bad power supply. We'll just do the memory on this one. Did I mess with this? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Over here. And then lighting. Try that a little lower. We're going to set it to the default because it's clearly not having it. There we go. Then we'll do this. Not the strongest computer, so I'm looking to see what the best memory we've got to, not the best, but like the cheapest memory. It's either this 3200 or 2666. I don't think this is an exact replacement for motherboard either, but oh well. There's a beast. All right, this is all coming together. Let's remove. Scan it. Pull up cloud while we're at it. Nice. We're gonna leave this one out. Just because. This one should be almost done. All right, ready to make it a brand new day. And so let's go ahead and end the day. Let's go grab these jobs here. What is this? But it's not done yet. Data mine. So, data mine. Dust is cleaned out. He just wants the green cables. All right. Before we do anything else, only 2 sold. That's fine. Half finished. I must have. There we go. The Putinator. No, that just doesn't look right. There's a Putin was a Putin. Ah, jeez. Putin was supposed to be the like computing, but no, it just comes out wrong. That's immediately why I stopped. Like, wait, what? Putin? Wait, what? No. The CPU-inator. There we go. And we're gonna charge a whopping 3,000. Still got more, 3,200. I'm gonna take one more out of storage. Polluting. Polluting sky. There we go. And the other two are there. It's only if you remove the cables inside the PC and replace them with green cables the customer requested. Well, if they say so. All right, everything here is relatively good. Close that out. So before we collect, as usual, nice. And then the new cloud theme looks amazing. They also installed data mine on my PC, which is a plus. Delete. Before we look at that, we got some new parts available. 2070s. All right, let's look at this first. Hello, I work at Newton Zoo. You may know us from the well-publicized incident in which Shishi, a prominent esports personality, hacked our security system, set 24 penguins loose. Far from our finest hour, but any publicity is good publicity. I took control of IT at the zoo personally soon after, and I'm in the process of updating our systems. The first thing I looked into when I took over were the CCTV systems, including one particular problem area where chimpanzees regularly fling dirt at the cameras. Delightful. I had a technician from Only Cams Ltd. install new cameras and protective screens. The new cameras recorded at a high resolution, and the monitoring station is struggling to process the footage. Having consulted a professional reference guide, I suspect the CPU is causing a bottleneck issue. Could you upgrade it to something like a Ryzen 5 6-core 1600X? I can do the upgrade myself as IT officer, but I'm told I must outsource the work to someone better qualified, whatever that means. Bort Rathbone, Executive Animal Wrangler and Interim IT Officer, Newton Zoo. Okay, so they want a Ryzen 6-core 1600X or better. So, easy enough. So 1600X. So... Assign that to him. And then scan, remove viruses. I keep getting a wait mouse cursor even when there's nothing running. My friend said I might have a virus. Check out. I think bumper stickers would look cool on a PC. Can you do that? So he also wants a customize. Okay, so we really only have the one part inbound. Let's take a look at some new rigs here for us to deal with. And we've got about $8,000. And we still have a bunch of computers we've not sold yet. So what I'm thinking of doing is we're going to buy these guys. Buy. Do. And straight up, I think I'm going to do what I said. This time. Try a new strategy. We got $5,000, so we're not hurting for parts or anything. Let's go into the shop go ahead and check out for the next day. And I think what we should just do is gut these. And then start reassembling them, best means possible until we don't have any more. Or just start rebuilding them as we have completed sets of parts. Got a lot of dual link rigs here. Or 2 video card rigs, rather. A very peculiar place to put a RAM slot. Only accepts 1 stick of RAM. Wow, what a piece of shit little rig there. That I do not like. Let's take the fans too. Two broken video cards. That's why this is worth it, because we're now figuring out what real damage here is. The other perk too is this will help us put in parts, It'll help us redo cabling and all that. Oh, we got a liquid cooled. Dokie. Like that. And I don't think I took anything fan-wise out of here, but doesn't look like there's anything to take. Okay, so yeah, so now we're sitting on a smorgasbord of parts, and that's kind of a better, you know, that's more or less the way I like to do it. So we've got, that's actually, strangely enough, I think we needed that for the job. No, it's a Ryzen. But we have, you know, 4 processors, 4 heat sinks, 4 motherboards, a metric ton of memory. We've got some cards that are duals, 2 duals there, 2 duals there. We've got lots of storage. We've got 3 out of 4 power supplies, and lots of case fans. Let's leave it like that, because that's a full sale area right now. And we're going to make it a brand new day, because we can't do these jobs until they show. So as per usual, we'll make it a brand new... Oh, wait a minute. No, we did that. So that's a kind of a... I think this will be a faster one, now that we have some money to sit on here. So let's make it a brand new day. Leading in, I believe, into our next month. Okie dokie. So we have scan and we have upgrade. We upgrade foist. By checking our email. Just straight up wants that upgrade. Giving us another processor. Before we do anything, we're going to do our 2 tools that we usually do. He's got a little hat on. Virus scan and 3D mark. Let's get this guy. Drop something on my floor here. Oh, there we go. Okay. So really quick, and he wants stickers, bumper stickers specifically. There he goes. And that. And that. And checking for prawn, checking for prawn, checking for prawn, checking for prawn. No, some prawn. Cleaning the prawn. Yes, we are cleaning the prawn. Now he's prawn free and proud. We'll see what he wanted. I think this one's going to be done. All right, while that's going, we can look at our shop deal. Nice. And we still got 2 that haven't sold yet. Figures. Which means we need to take 2 out of here. Looks like it's missing any. Oh, it's got a broken part. All the fans are working. Ah. Well, that's your there's your problem. I think technically we could put another in there. Right, so we can't send this guy out right away, but what we can do is we can run 3D Mark again. And redo the lighting. We'll run that. We'll bring another computer out. Clearly missed a sticko RAM. We're going to call it the meow. Meow. We're going to call this one Puff. The Puff. All right, everything's pretty much there. We're getting the extra $100 for our 5-star bongo review. Nice. All right, okay. This one is done. And as usual, we save before we turn in jobs, just in case something bounces back. Nice. I cleaned up my system of malware and using it is a massive pleasure now. And got some more parts. Okay, I think we're gonna get 2 big old tutorial ones coming up. So before we mess with those, let's buy some new rigs. We have plenty of cash, so I'm not worried about moonies. And much like the other rigs, what we're gonna do with that little guy is leave the motherboard in there, just because it's so tiny. There's not gonna be a lot of versatility with that. We may even want to just repair it now with whatever parts are kind of in it, you know, figure out what's going on, because these guys are going to be hard to push, mainly because of what's going on. Okay, the power supply on this guy is just bad. Getting to it is the question. So we will buy this right away. A Dagger Pro 550 watt. Yeah, FSP Dagger Pro 550. You know what? They're the same price. Same size. Get the fucking 650. And then we're gonna get this delivered the same day. I just want to get this done. I don't like these tinier models. And because of that, it needs to be done pretty quick here. Because not much is gonna fit in this rig, and so it comes to suggest that we should just get it fixed and sent it on its way as quickly as we can. Even the memory in it isn't that special. And we'll make sure this goes out the next day if two rigs go. That way this thing is gone. Because like I said, it's not a this. There's nothing wrong with these types of computers. It's just they're very hard to work with. They're very specific equipment's going to be what fits in it. Already has shitty processor. So, I mean, there's not much that we can do to improve its performance outside of just gutting the whole thing, and I don't want to do that. We're not going to take that kind of time to get that done. All right, and then these can be gutted all the way down. Again, as I said before, we'll take everything out. Glad we're doing this too, because there's like no good hard drives in any of these. And remember, these will help us down the road. We're not going to start repairing any of these until the ones we've got already repaired or sold. Then we'll start dicking around with some of the excess. And by then we'll have a really good supply of parts and cases. I'm not going to try to get that other fan out. Okay, this guy is done. And this guy is done. My grandson bought me one of these fancy gaming PCs so that I could join in playing games on the internet. I have to say, I've been having a lot of fun. I've even started getting quite good at games, but don't tell my grandson, I still let him win. I've seen others talking about pimping their rigs with lights and goodness. Elves knows what else. It all seems rather science fiction to me, but exciting nonetheless. I haven't the faintest idea what I'm doing when it comes to the nuts and bolts. So would you be able to help me dip my toe in customization? I'm just looking for some simple lighting to start off with. I believe one can have a pulse with the music. I hope you understand what I'm after. All the best, Rose G. Babelet. Okay, so we'll accept this. Because this is going to probably be a tutorial. It's $200, so I don't know what we're going to have to do for that. Hey, I've got the money. Can you make the upgrade? I have to be able to play Thor Point Valhalla's Blade. I need it by blah, blah, blah. Could you maybe paint the case red? Don't try to pass off any used parts. I want all new stuff. So we need to figure out that. We'll do it the old-fashioned way, because we'll order the parts same day. Because we'll have any parts for rigs we want to rebuild and all that too. So these will be on the way. Let's make it a brand new day. This episode is going to go a hair long just because I have a feeling these are tutorial ones. So we're in October. So this does not automatically pass over. Okay. So we'll end the day. And before we even get started, let's do this. We'll collect. 3 computers went out. Let's put the little guy out there, but let's grab one from storage as well. Yeah, this guy's going to be worthless, so we're going to call this one the Eco Fail. Or we're going to call it Green Hugger. Alright, and then we'll sell this guy at a whopping $1,500. Surprised this guy's not gone yet. Oh well. Let's get this guy just a sticker or something to put on it. Overclocked my ass. So we got a stick with it achievement. We're gonna call this one Mini. And then it's fine. Reach it from there. And then we're gonna call this one the Oopsie Daisy. The Oopsie Daisy. And we'll sell. Oh, no. We'll sell this one for. Yeah. All right. Hey, nani nani and a ho ho ho. So she wants this thing set lighting to blue with music effects. So let's do that real quick. Let's also make sure her shit is squared away. It doesn't seem like there's a tutorial here, so should be pretty quick and easy, relatively easy to sort out. Lighting, we're gonna run virus scan because we're just so nice. And as usual, because I'm so nice, we'll run that as well. Granny is staying prawn free and proud. Okay, so select all to music. All right. Just make sure everything's running relatively good. So that one's good. All right. 4-point Valhalla's Blade. So we'll do this the old-fashioned way, because why not? The issue right now that you're going to notice, though, is it's already going to anger me that it is a teeny tiny mini mighty. And these guys kind of blow. So we need to figure out what we can actually fit in this fucking thing. So let's go ahead and run. We'll run some other suspects as well. He wants the case red. Okay. And then we'll put in 3D Mark Advanced Edition. Yeah, okay. Okay, and then what exactly is the name of this thing again? Recommended specs of 4-point Valhalla's Blade. So, anyone's recommended. So what's missing? A lot. Okay. Well, he needs 8 gigs of memory. Let's take a look at this thing more closely. There's room for 2 sticks. So we'll add another one of these. And then if we go back to here, what is the motherboard's performance? Anything LGA 1200. So it needs what? An i5 6400 LGA. So what are we talking about here? We're talking about a 6400. $6,400. i5 6400, 1151 Skylit. But that's not what the motherboard is, right? Isn't it 1200? Hold on. This is where we run into technical stuff here. It's an LGA 1200, so processors, LGA 1200. That really limits what we can buy. So here's the issue, is that the motherboard is a problem. We got to get a new one. So the motherboard needs to be pretty straightforward here. It needs to be a mini. Let's double check and see what mini ITX. So motherboards, mini ITX, sort by price, and we want to stay away from LGA 1200. So either AM4 or the Coffee Lake series. We're gonna go with AM4. That's gonna be easier to work with. And then if we go into parts ranking, we can look for 6400. And then we just find a quad core 5, 1400, right? So, yeah. So we just go to shop, processor. I guess there isn't one. So we'll take the X. It doesn't matter. Yeah, that's fine. Then we need to go in here, and we also need to buy a CPU cooling AM4. So we don't know if this will fit or not. So rather have it than not have it. Okay, now the video card. This is another tricky one. He needs a GTX 1070. Okay, so we go into parts. $1070. Oh man. Okay, so this is a little trickier than one would think. We need to figure out what the maximum length is to fit in the tower here. It doesn't exist for us to look at. That's great. That's just wonderful. All right, so what we'll do is we have some cards on us. We'll experiment with what we can get in here. Okay, so even a Founders actually fits in here. So, and what is... Okay, this fucking thing fits in there. So, what else can we put in? This guy, maybe? Okay, so most cards actually fit in here. Okay, I was getting worried for nothing. So, like I said, let's put back what was in here. That way I could double check what we need. I'm also going to buy another power supply. No, I'm not. $1070. Let's hopefully see if this works. I may have gone over budget. All right. I did not buy a heatsink. Could have sworn I did. It does not fit in here. I bought the wrong thing. I did buy the wrong thing. Okay, but it's got to be flat anyway for AM4, so this guy. We will get same day shipping because I said so. So I done goofed. So we'll eat up the $100 for that. All right. It all fits. And let's check the job. We need to paint that thing red. Okay, $1,200, so we did it. Paint the case red. Don't try to pass over to use parts. He wants new stuff. Okay. This one's done. Now they're starting to get a little more complex with their little tiny cases and shit. Alright, so with that said, let's take a look here. Everything looks pretty good. So we're just waiting for that test to finish. Because we still got to spray paint this thing red. All right. Go ahead and paint this bad boy red. All right, that should be done. Make a save. All right, that's done. This is not. What's wrong with this? Replace customer parts. What fucking parts are those? Was it saying I had to use the old parts? If that's the case, I don't think I have the means to do this job. Okay, so clearly... This is a big problem. It did not like the motherboard replacement here. Alright, so here's what's going to happen, guys. This has clearly got to be redone in a big way. It does not like that I did it this way for insert their reasoning, but it looks like I got to probably keep the old motherboard intact. Which I don't think we have any types of cards. Let me see here. Let's undo all of this. I'm just putting it all back together to figure out what the deal is. It says owned by. So is this the part that's all fucked up? Okay, so I know what to do. Okay, I know what the problem is. It's not the motherboard the game has an issue with. It was the stupid heatsink. So we ended up buying parts we don't need. That's okay, because we got computers, so... It's really just the processor and the motherboard, so... Not a big deal. Okay, so we need to go with a... Okay. What was the name of the damn game? 4-point Valhalla. It needs a i5 6400. So we need to go to shop. No, we need the mini. All right. 1151. Okay, so 6400. So let's go to accessories. So that's the G64, but we need the i5 6400 or better. So let's go up to 500. Still Skylake. All right. Buy something. There's a Coffee Lake there. It's an i3. Cabby Lake. We need a Coffee Lake. There we go. And then Coffee Lake. This should fix it. Silly as it is. Hopefully this doesn't break the bank. Nothing fancy with this, just I didn't want to get it done at this point. Run that. This is a whole new setup. But I'm pretty sure this is going to be fine. So that was the deal. He wanted his heatsink in the computer. So we're going to let that do its thing. But we're going to stop for right now. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Objective for more live gaming action. Because when we come back, I'm going to delete that. And we're going to delete that. We've got 2 new jobs to look at. And more importantly, since we're pretty much almost done with this finally, let's buy these. I'm going to probably disassemble these bad boys next episode. As well as we're going to finally have to start rebuilding some computers. So we'll disassemble these guys. Then we'll do the jobs first. Then we will disassemble, reassemble all of this. So next episode, I'll disassemble everything. Then we'll work on the jobs. And then from there, figure the rest out. So let's just get this done. I want to finish this episode. I know we're running long on this one. That's my bad. Really is my bad, too. It was just, you know, complete oversight. Yeah, there we go. I don't care about the board or anything else. Make a save. Yeah, I'm not going to cry over the little bit that we lost because we can apply those parts to any other computer. PC plays perfectly. They did a great job. Oh, thank goodness. All right, we'll delete that. So we kind of broke even on that job, which is fine because we're sitting on spare parts. So that's it. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, all good. So check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Objective for more live gaming action. And next time we will be taking some computers apart, gutting them for parts, for lack of a better term. And then we'll be doing some jobs and then redoing a bunch of rebuilds. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll see you guys next time.